All right, so we are going to start with how to find the lateral and total surface area of a triangular prism, okay? Like we did before, I'm going to show you guys both methods. The one that's going to be on your formula chart and the one that's going to be the one that, like, I'll show you, Mr. Eckler will show you, Mr. Williams will show you, and you guys can decide which of these two you guys want to do, okay? So with a triangular prism, you have a top, you have a bottom, you have three sides. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So this shape with a triangular prism, you've got three sides. When I'm solving this shape here, if I'm using the method that I showed you guys earlier with what's on the formula chart, you're going to find the perimeter of the base, which is this capital P, and multiply it times your height. Okay? So in this case, I've got 6, 7, and this back side is 8. Now, I know it's 8 because when I look up top, I've got an 8 back here, okay? So 6 plus 7 plus 8, we're going to end up with a number of, for the perimeter of the base, it's going to be 21 times my height. My height in this case is going to be 13, okay? Now, if I do 21 times 13 on my lateral surface area, I'm going to come up with an answer of 273, okay? Now, if I'm talking inches, I'm talking 273 inches squared. Okay, so there's my lateral surface area. Now, if I'm using this method here, I'm going to look at the three sides that I have. Okay? Now, each of these three sides, this seems to confuse people. This side here is a tall, skinny rectangle. Okay? This side is a tall, skinny rectangle. And then this side here also a tall, skinny rectangle. Okay? We are solving for the sides of three rectangles, which means we're going to do a base, we're going to do a height, okay? So here I'm going to do 6 times 13 for one of my sides. I'm going to do 7 times 13, which is going to be my height here, for another side. And then my last side, I'm going to do 8, my one across the back, times 13, okay? Now, like we did before on the last video, I'm going to find the product of each of these three, and then I'm going to take the sum of my answers, and that should give me 273. So let's take a look at them. 8 times 13, we'll start at the bottom this time. 8 times 13 is going to give me 104. Okay? If I do 7 times 13, it's going to give me 91. And if I do 6 times 13, I'm going to get 78. Now, with these three answers, if I add these up, 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 4 is going to give me 13. Carry the 1. 7 plus 1 is 8, plus 9 is going to give me 17, and I carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. There again is my 273 inches squared. So, you see there are two ways to do this. Now again, some of you guys might see this formula here as being way easier, and that's totally fine, okay? Others of you may prefer to break it down in each of these three rectangular sides, okay? And this side here, okay? And then add all three of these sides up, okay? So, with that being the case, that's what you guys can decide on for lateral surface area. Now, for total surface area, you're going to find the area of the base, okay? And multiply it by 2. Now on this problem here, I think we ended up saying that for this one, we ended up doing top and bottom. We said that this part here is going to be 9, okay? That middle part is going to be 9 inches, okay? So what I'm going to do on that part is I'm going to go ahead and multiply my base, 6 times 9, and then it's going to be the same thing for the top, 6 times 9, and I'm going to divide it by 2, okay? 6 times 9, you guys know, is 54. Half of 54 is going to give me an answer of 27. So there's 27, there's 27, okay? Now up here, the area of my base, when we just now worked this out, we said was 27. So, oh, there goes that. 2 times 6 times 9 divided by 2, okay? If I multiply this out, I should get an answer of, up here, 54. If I add these two up down here, I'm going to get an answer of 54. And now all I'm doing is I'm adding this number 54 plus my 273. Okay? 273 plus my 54. Okay? Like I said, pick one or the other. Excuse me. Pick this one or this one to solve. Don't try doing both of them. A lot of folks like looking at this one here on top and saying that's the easier one, I'm going to go for it. And if that's the case, please do. If you would prefer to work it out side, 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 and add those up for my lateral surface area, you can do that. And then all you got to do is add the top and the bottom to find the total surface area. Okay? If you have any questions, you guys know you can always come find me in room 12. These videos, again, are for if I'm ever absent one day or for whatever reason you're absent one day and you need a quick tutorial on how to do these problems. All right? We'll see you guys on surface area, lateral and total surface area of cylinders. See ya.